To break this down further, we'll bring in Republican strategist Bobby Eberle and Democratic strategist Fred Hicks to talk about this. Thank you both for joining us on your Saturday. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Mike Johnson, reelected as House Speaker in the first round. This after two holdouts switched their votes. So let's start with you, Bobby. What are the implications of this for the Republican Party?
Well, it certainly was exciting, right? I was watching it every step of the way and seeing the members who had skipped, not voting no, but just skipped their place in line until a bit later. So it added to the drama because we knew Massey was going to vote no for sure. What I think this really means, it shows the strength of President Trump. He's the one that pushed Johnson across the finish line. He's the one that exerted influence. And it shows that he's the true leader of the Republican Party. It was drama, to say the least, but getting it in one vote with Trump's intervention shows that, hey, this is the America First Trump agenda. We're going to push it forward, and I want Mike Johnson to be the speaker.
You know, the House Freedom Caucus is sending warning shots to Speaker Johnson at this point. Pennsylvania Republican Scott Perry spoke to the Hill's Blake Berman. Let's listen.
Assurances were you given, Congressman, and were you promised anything?
Well, no, we don't do the quid pro quo thing around here. But what we did promise Speaker Johnson is there's going to be accountability if there's continued failures.
All right, Bobby, I'm going to stick with you for another second. Should House Speaker Johnson be concerned about that?
No, well, he's on notice, and I think really the bad part of Johnson through his tenure was the way he ended this last Congress with this 15-page continuing resolution. I mean, this is not what America voted for. This is not what the grassroots Republicans expect, and yet they tried to throw in good old-fashioned pork spending and call it bipartisan. I mean, there's establishment members on both parties, and that did not go over well at all. So I think he is going to be on notice. Keith Self, in particular, wanted fiscal responsibility as part of changing his vote, just assurances that Johnson would fight for these types of things. So, yeah, I think they are on notice. And once we get into this Congress, the Freedom Caucus is going to be pushing heavily.
All right, friends, thanks again for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And before you go, please hit that subscribe button above. Once you do, tell your friends, share it, spread the word about the 13-minute news hour so we can keep growing. And for more great content, check out these videos right here, and I'll see you next time.